We're about 15 miles or so west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in the Arizona suburb of Glendale. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Purdy going to the air right away. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, look at this Arizona defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it, because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
Here's 2nd and 10. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
That's a gain of 3.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. He will have his first down here at about the 40.
A gain of 10 yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Purdy. They'll find Ayuk open right side. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Purdy now to throw off the play action. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Get set. Yellow.
Back to throw, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Niners first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
A gain
Well,
of
they kept
4
it simple
yards.
there, CD, only
First
needing the
down,
short
San
gain to move the
Francisco.
chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Get set, get set. Ready, team, watch out.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Ready, team. Ready, team. Yellow.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
Get set, get set. Ready, 11. Up.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kyle Juszczyk, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Cardinals nothing. Tyler Bass set to kick
After
off.
the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready,
Looking to put a
break.
drive together.
Get it. Stop. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A huge play there for Arizona. 43 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10
Here we go.
at the 32-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Cardinals at 3-4 on the year coming into play. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
They'll go again with Benson. And he's got room. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard
Come
line.
on, come on. 79, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
Ready?
A full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Check out.
He'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Ready, ready.
They'll set up a throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Cougar 19. Hey, check that. Ready.
They'll try to run for it with Benson. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A gain of 6. That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Ready. Set up. 19. Ready.
They'll drop the throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. Purdy looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Now a 2nd and 10. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Second and 10. Play action. Now Purdy. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Purdy off the play fake. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Purdy now to throw. And he comes back with one complete. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done. and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were.
Watch out! Yellow. Yellow.
Throwing here, Purdy. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
2nd and a couple.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
It's a gain of 2.
They'll get just a couple, but the sticks move again.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. Down to the 22-yard line.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6.
Yellow.
Shotgun now with Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Tyler Bass on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. but you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Here comes Benson on the toss right. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score.
Ready, set. Come on, set. 70 Lions. Count.
On third down, here's Benson. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down.
Viking 18. Dragon 6.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're going to try and throw. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Get set. 18. Yellow.
Now Purdy. Now he'll tuck this and run. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 28 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On the double.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. To the sideline and incomplete. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visiting Cardinals who came away with the victory. So now they've got a chance here to sweep the season series if they can get the victory in Glendale. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
19 tight. 70 Ranger. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
60 Eagles.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Cup 19, Cup 19, Panthers 18, Pioneer. Seven Pirates.
They'll look to throw again. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Tariq Castro-Fields who picked it. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Purdy from the gun. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. First down, San Francisco, the pickup, 14 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Looking to throw. Purdy. Now he'll tuck this and run. His pass caught at the 4. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
San Francisco.
Hollywood, Marquise Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Bass on for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Niners 24, Cardinals 7. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Let's go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Zone read, here's Benson. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Now third down and 6.
19 Lions. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Okay, ready? Set. Ready? Ready?
That's caught by Harrison, right side. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Marvin Harrison Jr. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 49ers' 41-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go, Scott. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Let's go.
They'll set up to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Michael Williams. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan? Introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said hello to big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that
60
sack.
Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hey, smash. 18 Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Get set. Get set. Yellow. 18.
Back to throw, Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners had 6 to their lead. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Niners 31, Cardinals 7. Tyler Bass.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
At their own 32-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 33 yards that time.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Brings up second and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Palmer. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey McBride from 6 yards away. And the Cards are able to cut into that deficit. Now Ryland for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make our score 31-14 now.
Makes the score Niners 31, Cardinals 14.
So after the field goal, Riley back out as he'll send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10. Quick slant to Brown. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Just need a yard here. Second and 1.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Here's Purdy. That's out wide here for Robinson. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. In motion left comes Brown. On first down, this is McCaffrey. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Get set. Yellow. Right around, shot. Yellow.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards for number 11.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Watch out. Yellow.
Purdy looking to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on, 18, Pioneer, 18 Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Now he's going to step up and run. And it's a fumble. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Gonna throw right side here, complete. Here now, 2nd and 4. It looks like they'll move things around here. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Now, defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks, 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
Here's a 2nd and 7. And this is going to be intercepted. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable fourth quarter lead. On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Purdy from his own end zone. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First down.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. On the ground, McCaffrey. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Purdy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. The throwing here, Purdy. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Will Johnson. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the fourth quarter.
Well, it certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
Still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
First down.
Check, hurt.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18. Pioneer. Ready, right?
Now back to throw. That's again complete to Palmer. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
13 yards on the
13
play.
yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
He'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harrison. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 8-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey McBride with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Cardinals 21.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a two-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, in that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
18, what's up?
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9. Now Purdy. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Purdy from the gun. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Yellow. 18. Yellow.
They go play action here. Purdy. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Over here. 18.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Get set. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Right there. Yellow.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and push through contact and short of the sticks.
So that not just important in the fact that it widens their lead, but really that was a textbook job of just hanging on to the football.
And we know all the time that coaches talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's a stat that doesn't matter much, but in this drive, it matters a lot. They want to reduce time and score points and lock this game down.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Incomplete from the contact.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
But just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10.
Ready? Dragon 60. 6.
They run over center with Benson. Across midfield. He's on his way. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Makes the score.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So the clock shows 55 seconds to play as they line up for a critical onside kick. And it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Up. 18, watch out. H-Rail, corner. Up.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now the Cardinals going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
Get set, get set.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Up. 18, watch out. Down
to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. A taking that knee, maybe just a sigh of relief. They withstood a big fourth quarter comeback. Able to hold on, though.
Certainly looked like they had things going their way, didn't it? In the fourth quarter, they had to just hold on. As you said, furious assault on them, but they were able to get it done, take a knee, and head to the locker room with a win.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the